I'm Darlene, and I'm from Sacramento, California.
And hey guys, I'm Aaron, and I'm from a town called Colchester in England.
It's actually Britain's oldest recorded town. I learned that when I went to Opus.
Thanks for that, Ben.
Anyway, I thought it was a cool fact. Anyway, we decided. You're making me sound like such a geek. You. Can we start off?
No, you can carry it on right now.
So, we decided to start this YouTube channel because, as you can probably tell, we're in a very, very long distance relationship. And so whenever we're with each other, one of our families is missing out on what we're doing. And we really wanted to share, what we're up to with our family because we're both really close to them. And we just wanted to be able to show our friends and family all the crazy adventures we have flying, back and forth to each other and whatnot. And also we are actually constantly getting questions from strangers, from friends on Instagram, both of us, about our story and about our relationship in general. So we thought it'd be fun to, just document all of it really for ourselves, for the future, for our friends and family, and just for people who, care to follow along. So obviously the number one question that we get asked is how we met.
Obviously.
Obviously. So it may sound a little typical, but it's a fun one. So do you want to?
Yeah, I'll start us off. We we actually met like just over a year ago now. We're both on holiday on a cruise ship, Carnival Vista,
Carnival Vista.
which is unreal. Recommend it to anyone, okay?
Unfortunately, it's not in Europe anymore, so you missed it.
Is it not?
No, it's actually, well, it was out of Miami. Now they're actually doing shelters for the people who suffered from the hurricane. So
Fair play, fair play.
so anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, we met on that ship, and but we didn't actually talk, did we, during the week? We
we did not.
yeah, Jazine was hanging around with her scary Mexican sisters. They're not scary, they're not. I'm in big trouble.
They're gonna
now.
make me break up with them after this video.
No, they're actually super nice. They're very nice. But
But scary.
Yeah, scary at the same time. They are. They can be scary. But no, we saw each other a few times through the week, and it wasn't until the last day, was it, or last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I stalked him the whole time. We may not have spoken, but whew, I had my eyes on this one.
Yeah,
How could I not? Hello. Anyway.
And the rest?
No, so I saw him. It was like day 2 of the cruise. I'm just having, margarita after margarita, because why not? And we're on the pool deck, and he, had his shirt off and was showing off his abs. That's
They've
not
gone
what caught
now,
my
by the way.
attention. It was your smile. I thought his sister, who obviously now I know is his sister, was his girlfriend. Little did I know he was actually being a 7th wheel on that trip.
Yeah, as in my mum and dad, my 2 sisters with their boyfriends, and there was just me. 7th wheel.
I was 7th. I was probably like 12th wheeling, to be honest.
I was married to the bar that week, definitely. And yeah, talking about that, we actually were sat at this bar, weren't we? That the last night
The
of
last
the cruise.
night of the cruise. So we stalked each other all week. Just
Yeah.
I kept pointing him out to my sister-in-law. I was like, because the big joke on the cruise was that I was gonna find someone because I, didn't have anyone.
Desperate times.
Desperate times, desperate measures. So the big joke was that I was gonna find someone, and I pointed him out to my sister-in-law and said, "I want that one." And actually,
some piece of meat. That'll do.
That'll do. That one will do. He's got abs. Why not? So, so I'm gonna be so single after this video.
Yep, we're having a chat after this.
So, yeah. So I saw him. I kept pointing him out. Every time I saw him, I was like, look, that's him. That's him. And he noticed me as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I noticed her as well.
So we're at this bar.
No. Look, we're at this bar, right? And you were like 2 meters away from me.
Meters. I don't even know how much a meter.
You don't use meters anymore.
I use feet.
Okay.
We were like 5 feet away from
Yeah.
each other. I don't even know if that adds up to 2 meters.
Yeah, no, roughly, yeah. We're around about there. So we can't believe I'm using meters. We weren't too far away from each other, and it was just super awkward though, wasn't it? Like we were, making eye contact, weren't speaking. We were just like two little kids.
We were like little kids.
Yeah,
just
it was
staring
a
at
bit
each other.
embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie.
And it was just us two at the bar. Perfect opportunity to come talk to a girl, might I add. But in my head, I was creating this plan because obviously I'm not used to going up to talk to guys. I don't do that. Not many girls really do. And so in my head, I'm like, Jesseline, on 3, you're gonna go and you're gonna talk to this handsome man, and you're just gonna ask him what he's drinking, because that's the best I could come up with at the time. I was so nervous. I was like shaking, and I'm like, okay, on 3, do it. And I swear he read my mind, because I said 1, 2, and on 3, he gets up and leaves.
I left the bar. It was like the tension was getting too much. It was embarrassing, right? And I was like, look, I need to get away from here. This is crazy. And next thing, I went to this other bar, and like 5-10 minutes later, this little stalker walks in, and
Mind you, there are about...
She followed me, right?
No.
Yeah.
There are about 10 to 15 bars, probably more to be honest, on this cruise ship. It's a cruise ship. And so I walk by, and there's this really cool English acoustic singer. Shout out Ed from England.
Ed's guitar, wasn't
Ed
it?
Carr Guitar on Instagram.
Ed Carr Guitar, he's the man.
He's awesome. I walked in because it was cool music with an English accent.
She followed me.
By the
And,
way, the only reason we're together is the accent. So. Anyway, I didn't follow him. I just walked in, and there he was. And in my head, I'm like, yes, this is God. This is God telling us to be together. But he thought I was just following.
After she followed me to the bar, right? I've seen her come in, and obviously I'm like, oh no, hopefully like this isn't gonna get even more awkward, yeah. So I like turned away and's gone to the bar to get another beer, and so I'm a few down at this point, and
Brits and their alcohol, you guys.
no, we have a fun time.
Brits and their alcohol. I was in England for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, I didn't touch water. What did I drink instead? Beer and cider. That's it. I had a headache one time, and I had cider with my medicine. I don't even know if you're supposed to do that. But anyway.
I went and got this beer, right? And I turned around, and Jazeen just decided to sit in my chair, didn't you?
I thought he had left.
Yeah,
To be
she
fair
nicked
to
my chair.
myself,
She nicked my chair. So
I thought he walked out of the bar.
I'm sat at the bar and I'm like, oh, like, boom, I'm in. I was thinking I was the boy, and she wants to speak to me, and then I like turn back around to make the order for my beer, and once I've got my drink and I turn around, Jazeen, she hadn't only just like nicked my chair, but she was sat there with another dude. Yeah, which I don't really want to talk about it right now, actually. Yeah, we won't go into too much detail. No, like seriously.
This guy just came up and asked if he could sit there. What am I supposed to do? Say no? Like.
Yeah, that was someone else she was eyeing up that week, and we that's fine though, because like you sat there with your little friend, and
He had a backup plan.
Yeah, I just sat a couple of tables across from you, didn't I? Yeah, and
with another girl. He brought another girl to sit down with him because I was sitting with another guy. That is a level of petty that is Aaron James Boots.
She's a lovely girl from New York, Yeah, great personality.
New York, California.
West Coast places. Oh no. And no, we kept like looking at each other. When I was sat with this girl and you were sat with that guy, we kept looking at each other.
Yeah, we
like,
kept turning
is
our
it-
bodies. Like, we weren't even, like, making eye contact, like, directly in front of each other. We were physically turning around. And I turned around to look at him so many times. This is so embarrassing.
The more I think about this, the more I cringe. It's just
I know,
like,
it's
like
embarrassing.
Little 10-year-old kids.
And the guy that was talking to me asked me if I knew him. Because of how many times I turned to look at him. And I was like, oh my god.
No, it was a bit awkward. But it was like the bar closed like 5 to 10 minutes after, and we obviously went to bed and on my own, I must tell you. And that sounded no, but it sounded like I had just gone to bed with her. Like no, not at all. Did it not just sound like that? I want to make that clear. I want to make that very clear. And I'm not in trouble now. Listen.
Right, so this YouTube channel ended very quickly. We're so sorry. He's actually single if anyone wants him.
Oh goodness.
He's got a cool accent. He lives by London. I'll give you his number.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. No, look, I went to bed on my own, and and we that was like the end of the holiday, wasn't it? We
we
ended
got
up
off
in
the
Barcelona.
cruise. Barcelona.
Incredible,
Highly recommend Barcelona if no one's ever been.
awesome. And we the next day, of course, I saw Jazim walking around past this other bar I was drinking at.
Where were we? Las Ramblas? Las Ramblas.
I'm not gonna. Jazz, you know I can't speak Spanish. And we at this point, like the night before, I had a few drinks, so I just bottled it as no excuse. The next day I bottled it as well. I'm not even gonna start
He
finding
was
excuses.
nervous.
Yeah, okay. And
You're
but
so cute.
look, a few days after when I got back to the UK, it was bothering me, and I hadn't spoke to this girl, and I was annoyed at myself. And this is where I sound it gets a bit embarrassing. So like, I'm like looking on Instagram for this girl, like it's bothering me big time, and I'm looking for like hashtag Carnival Vista or just trying to look at things where, you know, I could try and find this girl on social media. Like, struggle was real, and
Desperate times, desperate measures.
yeah, and I couldn't find her, but there was this really like good-looking cruise director. Excuse me.
What?
Don't do that. And no, he was a handsome dude, you know. And I thought all the girls must follow this guy, yeah. So like, talking about desperate times, I'm looking for his followers, and you were wearing like this fluorescent
Neon yellow bikini.
Yeah,
Because I wanted everyone's attention, apparently.
yeah, you did. And especially that guy at the bar. And we I'm looking through, I'm scrolling through, and then I see this like, I remember like just like I was getting so annoyed with myself, like that you're being ridiculous, like just get over it. And all of a sudden I see this little picture, you know, and I'm like, hold on, this could be her. And I click on, and of course up she pops, and I'm like, boom, dancing around my kitchen like happiest guy in the world. Like, yes lad. And next thing, like, I liked a few of the pictures, didn't I?
That
We
was
started
his
talking,
idea of
and
hitting on me, you guys.
Yeah.
He liked a few of my pictures. And I'm sitting here, we got back on like a Tuesday, and on Friday I went camping, and that's the night where I'm sitting around the campfire and, you know, struggling because no service. And I see his name, and I'm like, oh, who's this? You know, I'm not on private, so, you know, could be anyone. So I end up going back to it later out of curiosity, thank God. And I clicked it, and I see his little icon. And I'm not telling, or I can't even talk because I remember. I had like a meltdown in the best way possible. I like threw my phone on the ground and was like, oh my god, it's the guy from the cruise. And then, you know, after I was done being like, Jasleen, breathe, I was like, how did he find me? And then I got a little scared. Because I'm like, we never spoke. There's no possible way. Like, did I talk to him and I not remember? Like,
No.
what happened? So I message him and I'm like, hey, so you're the guy from the cruise, right? Can I ask how you found me? And then he admitted to me the hashtag story and the follower story.
Yeah, I was a bit of a, well, not a bit of, that was a bit strange, wasn't it?
It was cute. It was
big
commitment.
stalker. It was. That's
It
what I
showed
tell
how
myself.
much he liked me.
That's what I tell myself. It was pure commitment. The effort was there, right? And well, we just started talking every day, didn't we? After that,
We've talked every day since. Actually, when we met over Instagram, I guess. When we met on Instagram, that's actually really sad to say.
it is.
He's in the British Army, and he was about to be deployed, so that was really difficult, and I think it was a really good way to measure
how committed
we were without even,
Yeah.
Distance isn't easy, and I think he was at the Falkland Islands, which I didn't even know what it was before he went there. Their internet was complete garbage. There were days where we would just get so frustrated because the connection was so bad, and
it cost me like £8 for like $11 to $12, isn't it? That was like, it's about 100 minutes of Wi-Fi.
when half of it was spent trying to connect
Yeah, it
through
was
the
brutal.
Wi-Fi.
It was so bad.
So that was really difficult. We'll actually probably do a video on
Yeah,
the first time we actually met, because that was the whole
super
story in
scary.
itself.
Oh, goodness.
So we didn't end up meeting for 4 or 5 months, and then crazy. So we'll tell you guys about that later. But yeah, I mean we've spoken every day since.
Yeah, and
We hit it off
here
pretty
we are
well.
a year later.
Here we are over
in
a
California
year later.
in a street that's
Yeah, we're so sorry.
It's super dark.
We're not even gonna go over how this happened, but
Yeah.
we're sitting in a car, on a street.
We get loads of questions asking about how we met, and people seem pretty intrigued about us. And like I say, it's good for our families to see what we're up to and stuff. So we come up with the decision to make this video, didn't we? And
we had fun.
yeah, we get, like I said, we get asked crazy questions. We should do.
We'll do a video on that too.
Question
On the
answer,
question. Wow, people get real creative with this long distance, with the questions they
Yeah,
ask.
there's some interesting questions flying about. I think you'd enjoy it. But, yeah, but
So we had a lot of fun, and
I think it's,
we'll wait to see if anyone
likes it.
anyone likes it, and we'd be more than happy to make more videos on, like little vlogs and stuff when we're together. I think it'd be lots of fun. Some in England, some in California.
Yeah.
So let us know what you guys think. Let us know if it sucked.
Yeah, or if you like it, who knows? But look, it was good fun anyway, yeah. And hope our family like it too. Okay?
We love
So,
you
yeah.
guys.
Cheers, thank you, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.